Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most out of Nvidia in terms of percentage return when this stock goes into a bear market. I'm going to show you the secret to making millions of dollars with this one. The secret to 10xing your account. And I know a lot of you are like, wait, what? Yeah, right, Shades. Yeah, right. You're just another scammer, but I'm going to show you the data. Because the data doesn't lie. And we're going to start from the very beginning. We're going to start way back in 2000. The stock went from a low of 3 cents to a high of 55 cents before inevitably going into a bear market where it dropped as low as 0.05 cents. And then it ran as high as 59 cents. And then pulled back, ran to 90 cents, where it finally topped out. Because then we got into the 2008 financial crash. So if you bought at 5 cents and you held it for 50 cents, you 10x'd your money. If you held it for 90 cents, you did more than just 10x your money. So then we go into another bear market, right? The financial crash of 2008. And Nvidia once again drops like a hotcake from 90 cents to a low of 13 cents. Does not go back to 5 cents, but drops as low as 13 cents. And then guess what happens? We go back to a bull run, and the stock once again hits a high of, let's continue here, $7. You more than 10x your money on that one as well. Then we drop again. We go into another bear market here. We drop to as low as $3.18. And guess what happens? Do you see the pattern now? I've shown it to you enough times. What do you think is going to happen next? Hits a low of 318 and then it goes to a high of $35. And then that's what? That's a 10xer, my friend. And then it comes down in the next bear market, the COVID bear market, whatever you want to call it. We drop from a high of 33 to a low of 10.93. Now, what do you think happens next? No way it's going to 10x, right? No way it's going to 10x. Well, guess what? No, it didn't 10x. It 15x'd. Went from a low of 10s to a high of 153 for a nice 15x. So what's the data telling you? And what am I telling you? I'm telling you that the easiest money you will ever make is buying it during a bear market, accumulating it as it goes lower and lower. If you accumulated it every time it went into a bear market and then it 10x, 15x'd, which it has done so after every single bear market ends, then you stand a lot of money to make, but you have to be patient and disciplined and wait for that bear market. We don't know when the next bear market will be, but now you know in the future if you ever see that Nvidia is in a bear market, well, more than likely everything else is in a bear market, and you start accumulating the crap out of it because you know you can turn that 50K into a potential $500,000 or more because it can go 10x, it can go 15x. The most recent move turned it into a 15x. I just showed you the data. I just gave you the secret to making a lot of money. The question I have for you is, do you have the patience and discipline to wait for that bear market? Do you have the discipline and patience to wait with cash on hand? You're sitting there with 50K or 100K. Can you sit on that cash, keep it off to the side, so that when the bear market opportunity comes, you're ready to throw it at Nvidia? And you don't just lump sum, right? You don't just throw lump sum at the top. No, you wait for it to come down cheap, and then you start accumulating a little bit at a time. If you have 50K, you start adding, every week that this drops, you buy a 50th of the shares. So you 1 week, first week you add what, 1,000, and then the next week you add another $1,000 worth of Nvidia, and you just keep adding $1,000 worth, $1,000 worth, $1,000 worth. The lower it goes, the better, because that means you're going to get a higher return when it pumps again, inevitably. And again, I just showed you, it does this after every bear market. It just goes on a huge tear, 10x, 15x. I don't think we've had more than a 15x, but it's possible that we could get a 20x with the advent of AI and quantum computing. We do have Trump coming as well, so we'll see what happens on Tuesday, how the market reacts. But I just gave you the secret to making money: patience, discipline. If you don't have the cash right now, start saving up the cash so that when Nvidia does go into a bear market, you have that cash ready specifically for this long-term play, because it's a long-term play. You got to be patient. You might have to wait years, which is good, right? That means you have years to accumulate the money, so that when it goes into a bear market, you can just, with confidence, I'm just going to throw this money into it, average down as it goes lower during the bear market. You're going to buy everyone else's fear as they're selling, and then they'll push up the price for you another 10x. This has happened every time. I just showed you that, so you can't deny that you can't say I'm lying, because then you'd be saying the charts are lying. And remember, price is a reflection of human behavior. People get all scared in the bear market, they sell off, and then during the bull run, guess what happens? Everyone gets hype, everyone gets excited, they push up the price of the stock, it just keeps going up, the easiest money you'll ever make, and eventually we hit a bear market and the cycles repeat. So if you want to make the easiest money ever and you got 50K, if you don't have 50K, guess what? You still got time to accumulate that money and sit on that cash. Be patient, be disciplined, and I think you can 10x your money with one of the safest stocks ever. And what makes it safe is if you look at the quarterly chart, because nobody looks at the quarterly chart, everyone just looks at the daily, monthly, and weekly, and the smaller time frames. What do you see? Since its inception, it just keeps going up, and any of these quarterly red candles has been nothing more than an opportunity to buy for that next 10x move in the bull run. Am I lying to you? That's my question to you. I'm not. This isn't BS. It's just that people don't have patience and discipline to sit on the cash and wait for that bear market. If someone has 50K, they're going to try and gamble it on GME or something instead of being patient and waiting for Nvidia to come down nice and cheap. I'm not Warren Buffett. I'm no genius or anything. I'm not Charlie Munger. I'm just a guy in my room who sees an opportunity the next time we go into a bear market. And you better believe that I'm going to do it too. I'm going to abuse the hell out of it. I'm adding 10 shares here and there at key levels, but when we go into a bear market and this thing drops under 100, I'm going to start adding big positions, looking to 10x this money. I think it's the easiest play, but again, it's the one that requires the most patience and discipline, and a lot of people don't have that, unfortunately. So there you go, guys. That's it. That's the game plan. If you want to 10x, 15x your money, this is the game plan. Like, keep it in your pocket, save this video, share this video, sit on that cash, wait for the bear market, and get ready to make the easiest money of your life. And I can't wait to go back to this video in the future and tell you what did I tell you. But it's going to take time for that. It's going to be fun. I've seen this so many times. I hope someone listens and then tells me later, I listened to your advice and I made so much money on a video. You were right. It always comes down nice and cheap. Then it has a huge run during the bull run, and I 10x my money or more. Because as you've seen, it can go more than 10x. This is literally the easiest play, but most people aren't going to wait months or years for this. They're just going to, if they have 50K, they're just going to throw it in on GME and hope for a huge run tomorrow, right? That's just how people are. They want things fast. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Short, sweet, to the point. I will see you in the next one.